Hello everyone, it's Ross again, just for a short video on a hobby tip on how to make icicles. So you can buy clear beads, things like that, from hobby stores. You can melt, turn into icicles. You can use flying stands for models. I mean, I play plenty of 40k. There's a few units I got that have flying stands. That's ideal. You can just heat them up and stretch them out a little bit. But if cost is an issue, and like me, you can't bring yourself to melt those flying stands, why not buy a pack of clear forks for £1? Now, in a pound store, I think there was 20 forks in the pack, and you can just cut them off if you wish and just use them straight away like that. So I'll just grab some snippers a minute. So you can just cut them like the length you want to. You can cut them like that. And that looks pretty reasonable. That's an icicle. That's not bad. Or you can experiment a little bit. Now be careful with this. I like to use a candle. Now you don't have to heat these up so they will catch on fire or anything. You can tell that it's gale force winds, and I have a window open here because that candle is going nuts. So I just want to heat it up just slightly. It looks better in a still environment, doesn't it? You don't want to set fire to this plastic, you're just warming it gently. And just be very careful you don't burn your fingers. Obviously the longer the tine, the easier it is. You can always manipulate these so they look a bit more like icicles. There it is going to be hot. You can add out to help you if need to. I find a candle is the best way to do this. If you're using a lighter or something, you could get a bit too close to the flame. Just like that. Obviously you can always reapply heat to these and see what nice outcomes you can get. So I mean, this one here, it's okay. I can straighten it a little bit with a bit more heat, which I'll do now just to prove. So just getting it warm, not setting fire, and just manipulate these, pull them apart. Just remember, don't get too close to the flame because the plastic will have a slight black tinge to it. But yeah, that's what you can do. You can manipulate these things as long as your fingers are clear and make some nice, cool effects. Or you can just clip them off like so, which is perfectly fine as long as they're straight. So I'll get a bit of heat on this one, straighten it up. I don't want too long icicles. I do want them straight. That's the trouble with forks. So you can always find a fork that has a straighter tine to it. That's a bit straighter, isn't it? Cut that off. And there you go. An icicle. Just manipulate with the fire. Don't set fire to it with the fire. For longer icicles, you can use the fork itself to hold on to so you're nowhere near the flame. Just use a lighter or the candle just to gently melt the tip and let it form a little pool. And just let it dry naturally. So you can see when it dries it is quite clear. And any black edges that have been a bit too close to the flame, you could always just gently scrape once dry with a blade. But the icicles are quite effective. I've just done a piece here that I'm doing a video on currently. for Star Wars Legion. I'm just going to attach a few of these just underneath like so. He says dropping them, so I'll pick them up with my psychos instead. So I will attach like so. So as you can see, they are quite effective as icicles. Just like that. So it should make for a fairly effective, like a wind tunnel with icicles hanging down, like so. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and hopefully some more quick tips in the future. See you next time.